Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm super excited to keep my reviews of the series A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I'm talking about A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third book of the series, and my obsession with the story and characters keeps on growing. This time we get to know even more characters, but also get even deeper with the main ones, while also trying to stop an evil king from fulfilling his plan. Fari has returned to the Spring Court, determined to gather information on Tamlin's actions and learn what she can about the invading king threatening to bring her land to its knees. But to do so, she must play a deadly game of deceit. One slip could bring doom not only for her, but for everything and everyone she will hold dear. As war bears down upon them all, Fairy endeavors to take her place amongst the high fae of the land, balancing her struggle to master her powers, magical and political, and her love for her court and family. Amidst these struggles, Fairy and Rita must decide whom to trust amongst the cunning and lethal High Lords and hunt for allies in unexpected places. I seriously don't know how Sarah does it, but she can definitely grip the reader's attention from the very first moment. These books are so filled with action from the very first chapter that one kind of forgets things that need to be done in life and just wants to read the whole book. Kind of going on a chronological order, I have to say, first that I absolutely love to see Fairy as a spy on the Spring Court. I so liked how basically only Lucian doubted her true intentions, but the way she planted the seeds of discord was so smart. And one has to admit that it was also a good payback to Tamlin. I don't care that he had some good actions in this book, especially during the war, but I think it was deserved of her to have her own revenge for what he did to her and the possessive way he treated her. And then finally, we have our dear Lucian back on the right side of things. It was so important to me to see him do the right thing this time around, even if they put him at odds with his best friend. Also, the respect he has for Aylin's recovery was deeply sweet and a bit heartbreaking. I really hope that these two can get through it because my dearest Lucian deserves to be happy. Then we have our favorite power couple, Fairy and Rita, and I love them so much and how they complement each other. In the last book, we get a chance to see them become friends and then lovers, and in this one, we get to see them cement a relationship and how well they fit, but especially how they are perceived by the others around them. They will protect each other always, but also the ones around them, and they are the first to sacrifice themselves. So it was kind of nice, and without spoiling too much, to see others step up and help them. And of course, their hot moments were amazing, but I also have to give a shout out to their funny moments together that brought a lot of light to the story. I love how they communicate with each other with their thoughts in a room full of people. Their connection is beautiful. If on the last book I was obsessed with all the Night Court family, now I'm even more excited and obsessed. I feel like we get to know them a little more, even their motivations and private lives, which made them even more likable. Mar, for example, has a special and big place in my heart because she has been through way too much and keeps getting tested. But I love the scene where she confided in Fairy. It was so important for both of the characters. And then Cassian and Azriel, once again being my favorite fighters. I love that we get to see more and more of Cassian, kind of preparation for the next book with Nesta, I believe, but he's definitely more than a leader and a fighter. He has feelings too. And Azriel with his sense of duty and softness mixed in all of their ruthlessness. I kind of cheered when he almost killed Harris, but then the softness way he had to deal and help Elaine. Truly amazing to see the depth of this character. Emran was also a joy to read in this book. Also extremely funny to me how she was basically Nesta's teacher and confidant. But I also loved how she got to have a sense of a happy ending and the way she sacrificed herself for her human family because she loved them all. Finally, one of my favorite things on this book was how we got to know more about the High Lords. I guess that in the first two books we get to know specific High Lords, but in this one it was so easy to get lost in their own stories and lands. Love to meet the ones we hadn't chance to know yet, but also to know their secrets. Definitely that High Lords meeting was very, very delightful and insightful. All in all, I'm just more excited for these adventures of all of these characters. We still have a lot of storylines to finish, like the future relationship between humans and Fae. But the possibilities are so exciting and endless. So, as always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!